Hello guys, yeah, welcome once again to the channel and on string manipulation and string method in JavaScript. And in the previous tutorial, I discussed about this basic string method where I spoke about their uses on what they do and how you can make use of them. I just tried to give a rough overview of what they are and what um, what they do for you and how you can make use of them. And I will try to kind of put that on my code and so we can see this out real quick. And I really want to let you know that these are not all the string methods out there, but these are some of the most common ones you most likely will make use of. And I just kind of selected them out and they discuss on them. You can do well to check on MTN Top. You can go MTN Top where you can get a real grab on all the string method out there. You can read the documentation on string on Mozilla Development Network, and that will give you a handy explanation about more of the string method out there. So real quickly, without wasting much of the time, I want to put this to code and we get to see the output of this various string method. And I will not be using any code editor for this tutorial for the benefit of those who don't really have one, and because I really want this tutorial to be very very basic and where everybody or anybody who wants to kind of practice this can also do it along with me. So I don't want to stress you with getting an editor or any kind of tool for you to try this out yourself. I'll actually be using the browser, um, your browser to actually you can actually make use of your browser to try this out and run the code for you to see just as I'll be doing also here. So if you're on any browser, be it Chrome or Firefox or the Mozilla or any of the browser you're using, Safari, anyone, you can just go to your developer console, and each browser actually comes with a JavaScript runtime engine, so you can actually do that there and write your JavaScript code, and your code get executed. So that is basically what I'll be doing. I know virtually everybody watching this tutorial will definitely have a browser, so that's why I decided to make use of browser to run this code and not the regular code editor we should be making use out there. Let me quickly go to a new tab on my browser and then just right click. If you're on Mac or if you're on Windows, right click, you get this inspect option, which you can see really quickly on my screen here. So once you click on that, um, you can go to sources on the top left corner up there, just like what you're seeing here. Let me uh, zoom out a little bit so you can see that. So you click on sources and you can, by the top left, you can see a snippet in there. So you can click on new snippet. You can give a snippet a name. That is not always compulsory, but I would like to give mine a name and I will call it string snippet. Now on this snippet window in here, you can actually try to run your JavaScript code there. And so briefly for us to test this, let me just kind of print out console log. I just want to print out some statement on my terminal and let me see if that is working, so you can be sure that your snippet is working clearly the way the way it's supposed to run. So let me print hello world. Let me just print this out on my terminal and let's see that repeat. So after putting that, when you scroll down, you see the enter button right there. You can actually click on that, or if you're on Mac, you can actually um, hold your 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 command key and then you click you tap the enter button. So that will kind of run the code for you real quick. So you can see hello world being printed over there. If you're on Windows, you can actually use you can hold your control key and then you tap the enter keyword. That will actually run that on your terminal for you. So that's how you can run your JavaScript code on your browser, and you can even write a function on this snippet here, and that works really fine as well. So let's go back to quickly to what I really want to discuss about, what I really want to show you in this tutorial, which is on the string method. Let me copy that real quick so we can apply that on the go as we proceed on this. Um, let me put it in comment. I don't really want to be switching windows. Okay, good. So we have that here. Let me reduce my let me increase my terminal a little so we can have some space to write our code. Okay, so that is that. The first one, want to let me declare a string first of all. Let name equal. Remember, in JavaScript you have to wrap in your string within format. I'm not using a name this time around. Okay, let me just make it a name. Let me put in my my website name, which is SoftTech. Let me. So that's the name of my web address. You can do it to check it out on soft.com. You can see more of my portfolio in there and more about me, my GitHub, and every other project I'm currently working on. So I have a string for my name right there, and I want to use the .length method this time around to check how many items are there in my name string. So for you to do that, I'll actually just be console logging that right real quick on the terminal. So I just wanted to see the result. I'll say console.log, and in my bracket I will say name dot. If you apply end of the string method on the string, you put in the name of the variable first, and then you put the dot, and then the method you want to apply. The dot I have a length. So let me print that real quick, and this will tell me, the number of items I'm having in my name keyword, which I'm having here on my line 15. So once I print that out, I have the answer here, which is 6. So that's how the length method works. And I will just quickly give it a pause in here. And I think in the next tutorial, I will make use of code editor so I can enlarge my window screen and you get to see that um, very clearly. I actually kind of bring this up so you can actually see that, and I really want you to know that you can actually uh, run your code on your browser without necessarily going to your VS Code editor. But I prefer working on the code editor actually, because that is very kind of it's more good to use than the browser console because it offers you some kind of intelligence. Though the browser have some kind of intelligence, but the code editor have some kind of intelligence. It have some kind of syntactic sugar for you. When making use of it to write your code. So thank you very much for watching, and do feel free to subscribe, comment, and like the video. Thank you once again, and bye.